What's up, guys? ZFR back here. That's right. We are talking about Fear the Walking Dead Season 3. So, we're going to be talking about the first three episodes in this video. I am planning to do reviews for the rest of the season and, of course, continuing the Walking Dead reviews when the Walking Dead comes back. We'll have to wait and see how some of this stuff is going to turn out, 'cause I'm not sure how my situation's going to change once I move and stuff. So, but for now, we are doing the reviews. So, getting into this, the reviews for the first three episodes are going to be this video, and pretty much the first episode, complete overcap of what happens. Our group gets reunited except for Scran because he had to be dumb and go to that place he did. Well, no, he stayed at the hotel and they kicked him out because they were all jerks. And I do feel like the hotel people are going to become a problem down the road. I feel like they definitely are going to that they're gonna play a part, like, cause they're jerks, but like I feel like they introduced us to them and all that. I feel like it'd be kind of weird just to have them disappear out of soul like that and not come back. Let's not get any like conclusion on those characters, but I guess it wouldn't be too horrible if they just stayed gone. That would be kind of realistic if they just stayed at the hotel and whatever. But yeah, overall, like, the first episode was mostly just them getting captured, and everybody gets reunited. Nick and Lucian get reunited with Travis and Madison and Lisa. Well, just with Travis, because Travis is the only one they take down there. Madison and Lisa get taken up to his nice room because the leader of this military group, he's kind of in love with Madison. But of course, we all know how that turned out for him, a spoon in the eye. But yeah, and they have this whole conflict that in the end, when you looked at, almost seemed anti-dynamic, not anti-dramatic. Like, I mean, because his brother just comes along and sets it all down. And it's just like, I just wonder. It almost feels like they're trying to do Governor 2.0 with this dude. Like, it feels like they're trying to do Governor how he was in the comics since they failed at on the original show. And because, like, this guy's just unnecessarily crazy. Like, I mean, I feel like somebody should already put a bullet in this dude's head. So there's that. But Madison came close. He put a spoon in his eye. That's something. But yeah, moving on to episode 2. Of course, we have the big one with Travis dying in the first few minutes of episode 2, and this is a really conflicted scene. A lot of people have different opinions on this scene. A lot of people, this is what they're talking about. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people loved it. And I'm kind of in the middle here with this death scene. On one hand, yeah, it definitely was a surprise. Nobody saw it coming, and it definitely was probably one of the most realistic and unexpected deaths in not only this show's history, but just the history of The Walking Dead. Like, because there's no warning for death. Like, you don't see deaths coming. Like, they just happen. So yeah, this was kind of realistic, and I liked it for that. It was a really awesome scene in that terms. But in terms of for the show, I just feel like Travis had a little bit more time left. They tried to say they killed him because they felt like his story arc was over because he failed to save his original family, but he did save Madison and her kids, which was his second family. So they said that kind of concluded his character arc. That kind of sounds like BS to me. I feel like he definitely still had some time left. So I felt like they killed him a little too quickly. I think they should have held off on that just a little while. And that was mainly the big thing from episode 2. Pretty much Madison spent the rest of the episode trying to get over Travis. Then at the end, she kind of has this talk with her kids. Kind of, a lot of people are getting on them because this is definitely, like, without a doubt, just them trying to redo the scene from Walking Dead where Rick gets to Alexandria and he's like, we'll just take this place from them if they can't handle the way we want to do things. So yeah, like a lot of people are angry at this because they're ripping off the original show. They're not coming up with original stuff. And yeah, I do have to point this out because it does seem like that's the course they're going. And just stop. AMC, don't. Just please make this show its own thing. Make this show awesome in a different way from the original show. Don't copy from the original show. Try to find new things that we haven't seen in the original show, new things that we overall just haven't heard in the original show. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Unless these characters actually do turn out to be the Whisperers, which I don't think they are as of now. But there was a few more hints in the first couple episodes of this season, so maybe. But yeah, just have this be its own thing. I feel like we have too many similarities going on to the original in this. Like it's just like you have this governor guy, the soldier one who's like the governor. Now you have this new villain in episode 3, Dante, who they're saying kind of looks like he might be Governor 3.0 since the little scientist soldier boy is Governor 2.0. So we'll have to wait and see how all this plays out. A lot of people are saying they just want one big villain, and a lot of people are saying they just want multiple villains because that's realistic. There's no one big bad in real life. There's multiple bad people. But the thing about this is it's different for storytelling, and I actually had struggled with this not too long ago, and something I'm working on the sides. Like I said, when I say I'm working on stuff on the sides, guys, like I am working on some big stuff, and pretty much I don't know, like this is the way I see it. Like if you have a single villain, you can build up around that villain a lot more, and you can just kind of have him shine a lot more, and you can eventually develop him into a better villain, and he'll be a little more memorable than just a few guys here and there. I mean, there are plenty of small villains in The Walking Dead and stuff. Like for instance, what was the dude's name? The dude Rick, he bit his throat out. Like that was a memorable death for him, but other than that, that's all people really remember about them. So there's that kind of stuff. But overall, I think a good villain is built up to. They're put center stage and they're kind of built up to in the background, kind of almost, not in center stage. So yeah, I think the show could use a real threat. I think that would kind of help push it along. But for right now, like, find somebody cool. I don't want somebody who's like the characters we're getting in The Walking Dead. I want somebody, some kind of villain we haven't seen before. Like, Dante seems like he has a lot of potential to be like this really crooked kind of businessman kind of villain, which I don't believe we've seen that before. Like, I guess you can kind of say the governor was a little bit like that, or maybe even Negan's slightly like that, but I mean like someone who actually seems sane. Like he seems like he has like a moral code of some kind, where he doesn't like people like Strand who take advantage and all that. So we'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, episode 3 pretty much one of the biggest scenes in episode 3, one of the most important scenes was Elisa, down in the basement smoking pot and stuff and all this, doing drugs with the Bible study. Yeah, so, like fun Bible study session, guys. All right, but that's not how it goes in real church. Just letting everybody know. So yeah, like we see her smoking and doing drugs and stuff, and they pull out this head. I forget what they call him. Jack? Is it Jack? Yeah, they call him Jack, I think, and pretty much like he's just this. They're just being stupid teenagers. I'm sorry, I don't really think teenagers are this stupid in real life. At least not the ones I hang out with. I could be lost, but like I really don't think people do this kind of garbage in real life. So it's kind of stereotypical, teenagers doing stupid stuff kind of thing, and having this head around. I mean, it's not really dangerous because they got in a cage. Unless it falls out, unless one of them gets so high and drunk that they stick their fingers through the cage and get bit. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't see how this is a good idea. But either way, like, Elisa, she's kind of down with it. She's kind of liking this. All right, so that's pretty interesting. And she was just going over some stuff that she's done, and she had a scene there. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's more to that scene that I'm just missing. I feel like that's foreshadowing some stuff for Elisa. Like, a lot of people predict that they're going to become the Whisperers, and I don't know. It seems like this that make me think maybe they will. But I don't think Madison is going to be Alpha. I don't think so. I'm thinking Lisa might possibly become Alpha. Don't ask me how, but like, they would have to find some younger girl that she just decides to look after or whatever. I don't know. But I could see them doing that, because Alpha they never really say how old she is, but I don't know. I guess she is a little bit older than Lisa though, so that's kind of a flawed theory. But I just don't know if I see Madison becoming Alpha. I guess that would be pretty cool. Like, a lot of people are saying they don't want them to do the whole Whisper storyline thing, but I honestly think it would be pretty amazing, since it would most likely line up with The Walking Dead, since we're getting close to Whispers in the actual, so we're like, what, a year or two away now, so it's pretty, like, we're on our way there. But yeah, overall, these 3 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead weren't bad, but they just had some holes in them. It's had some plot points. Like, it looks like we're going to find out who sought Travis, because Madison's going on the mission with the rest of them to find that out and stuff. And then you have Nick. If anybody becomes a Whisperer, I'm calling Nick. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people have been saying no, I don't think so, because he's not big enough. I think Nick could pull off a beta. That's all I'm saying. I definitely think Nick can pull off a beta. Like, maybe if he hits the gym a little bit, between now and the next couple of seasons, maybe give him a scene in the show where he's hitting the gym working out, and he gets a little bit bigger, and you just put him in that beta suit. Bro, I'm telling you, he could definitely pull it off. Speaking of beta, there's a dude in the preview for the next episode who looks a lot like a beta. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how all this goes. But I don't think they're going to become the Whisperers. But it still would be cool if they did. But overall, we haven't seen too much more else besides that, except for the stuff with Nick wanting to leave, but Madison kind of persuading him to stay and stuff. We'll see how that works out. Oh yeah, his creepy friendship, like his little powwow scene with almost shooting what's his name in the head, the creepy science dude. But overall, I think episode 3 so far is the best for me. Like, I like the stuff that was going on in episode 3. I feel like we learned a lot of stuff in episode 3. We kind of got a deeper look into this place. We got to see our characters have some moments, kind of see what kind of characters they are, how they handle situations. So I feel like I like episode 3 the most so far. Plus we got another look at Dante, and it looks like he might be a big villain coming up. So yeah, overall, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below and tell me how you're feeling and all that. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. That really helps me out. I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.